relaxing, and then that gets interrupted. I don't purposely get in a bad mood. I just like get down. I'm just like, damn, like I can't even sit down. And I can't help it. It's just how I feel.
Right.
But that's just
Hmm.
me. Like,
How long it took you to notice that about yourself?
it honestly, I feel like it took me a while. Well, I don't think the question is how long
Can
it
you
took me
work
to.
on it?
Yeah, but I don't think the question is how long it took me to realize that about myself. I think it's mostly about how long did it take for me to realize that I have to help my spouse realize that. Like I can't just assume you know that about me.
And I'm glad you said that.
And like I can't just
Yes.
assume that you just know
Because,
exactly what I
yes.
need to do when I get home. Like I have to tell you this.
Right.
And I have to like keep telling you that until you know this is what I want you to do. It's not like you're a dog or anything. It's just like I don't. Why would I expect you to remember something the first time I told you?
Right.
Why would I expect you to know something just by seeing me do it? You know, it's life is layered. I'm gonna call this episode layered.
No, it's supposed to be love. You said layered.
But yeah, that's something you just got to communicate. And I feel like, of course, I had issues with, and it's not just that routine I have, but it's other things like preferences. It's not just stuff like that I had to learn that. Oh, I probably should communicate that. It's just what.
No, I was going to go back to what we were talking about earlier about how women can come off bitter from, just their past experience. Like, what if you're with someone and they had a bad reputation or they used to be a playboy and now they're trying to be committed, you know?
Ex fuck boy. Hey. I think that. Well, am I answering the question from the woman's perspective that the guy used to be
No, from the man's perspective.
from the guy's perspective that
Yeah,
that
like
girl used to get out like that?
should he keep putting up with her like just assumptions or just the way she approach him, with his behavior and attitude because
Oh.
she don't fully know if he's changed. So sometimes he may do things and she may wonder, is that her being overbearing? Well, call me when you get here, or if he do go somewhere, like for instance, if he leave work, he get off work at 9, 10 o'clock. Is it okay for him to just go to the club without telling her?
I get what you're saying. So has he hurt her like that in that way in the past? Has he cheated on her before?
Mm,
Or he just has this reputation and she knows him?
he just has this he had a reputation,
Okay.
and she's been knowing him for a long time, and now that they're in a relationship, you know,
Mm.
he's saying he's a good person. He's not who he used to be, and
Okay, well, I have a weird answer because I'm very unconventional. I think people just think something's wrong with me. We should have a segment called Ask Robert because obviously I think people seriously think something's wrong with me. But I
who
believe
think this,
that
Robert?
a lot of people they think I'm just I don't know like I'm too what's the word nonchalant, like I don't care about things, and people think that just because I don't care means I don't care about them or that situation or what they're going through, and it's not that. But basically, my answer to the question is I believe that you should have a clean slate, like when you start a relationship. Like,
How can a man? Here's a question. I don't mean to cut you off.
mhm.
How can a man just cut it off? Like, do you feel that a woman can change a man, or should a man change himself? And how should she believe he just woke up and say, I'm a changed man"?
Son tired of doing that. He tired of going out. Like he tired of going out,
Yeah,
and
but you don't think she's going to be thinking, okay, okay, you tired, but why now? Like all of a sudden, why now?
I think it's mostly about ask him. Like it's mostly about him just tired of living this lifestyle where it's always someone new in his phone. It's always someone he's dealing with that is mad at him about something, or he's dealing with a woman that he, is sleeping with, or he likes but he doesn't like that, and she wants more. So now he has to figure out how to move, in a situation like that, or he's breaking hearts, or maybe he's just lonely. Like no one likes sleeping alone. Like yeah, there's people that's introverted and like time to themselves, but no one
Right.
really likes sleeping alone. And sometimes a dude can get tired of literally sleeping alone, just having nothing to experience, no one to experience life with. That just sounds like imagine going out of the country. You do it by yourself so many times. I mean, most people go out of the country with their friends if they're single, or go on a vacation. But imagine going on vacation with just you
Yeah.
and your spouse, like on a beach, just like watching the sunset, just talking about life. That just sounds amazing. And that's just one of those things that anybody can say, nah, I would love that.
You think a woman can change a man? One woman?
No, a man, a
Man
person would have to change themselves.
You hear that,
Um,
ladies?
I think that woman can be the motivation. There's always that woman, that really touches you in a way, or man. There's always that person that touches you
Right.
in a way that makes you say, "Wow, I gotta be with this person. This person is just everything I ever wanted. I gotta be with this person." And then there's the people that you don't mind not seeing ever again, you know. But that's just how
Yep.
life is. There's always that somebody. Some people say, you're my person, I'm your person. Like, which means that you're that person that
Right.
that I'm supposed to be with.
Do you believe in that? Do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
I do. And the reason be is because there's always somebody who's been through something that is, I wouldn't say opposite to what you've been through, but you all's experiences. And I'm not saying like been through something as in like some type of trauma. I'm just saying like you all's experiences just mesh in
Right.
life, and like they mesh so well that that conversation never gets old. That that companionship never just goes stale. Like I feel like everybody has that person, but it's also great to be alone. Knocking that for the single people, but for people that do believe in love, and want to be with somebody, I think that soulmates do exist, and I think that it's all about timing in that aspect.
Okay.
That's just me. What about you? You think soulmates are real? Or you just got to put up with some dummy for the rest of your life because you can't do better or something?
A lot of us think that because I know you hear the saying, it's not any good men out here anymore. And then somebody in the back will say, it is. They just locked up. Or or they're gay. Or, But yes, I'd be lying if I say I didn't. I do believe in true love. That fairy tale type of love.
Yeah,
So yes.
I feel you.
I do.
Not every story is a fairy tale though.
Of course. Oh, of course.
Like there's some people that just have like that fairy tale fantasy, like Prince Charming, and it's like, nah, he just like saving people. Like he just like to
I know
wear a
what you
cape.
mean.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
Drake. He just like to wear a cape.
I know what you mean, but yes. I do believe it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, and it'll be worth the wait if you stop leading people on, men and women, you know,
Yeah.
or stop entertaining someone just because you're bored,
Yeah.
you know, or stop, excuse me, being with someone because, I don't know, they satisfy your needs or they take care of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's all type of reasons why people are with, you know, people, or because you just have kids.
Yeah.
I was getting
and
ready to
need
ask you
help.
that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about men who, this is a very good question, men who stay with their baby mamas, end up marrying them because they have a child together and they feel like they want to stop the chain. They don't want to be with another woman. They don't want to have a baby mama.
They're afraid of co-parenting and all the extra stuff.
They say, but in their idea, they don't want to do that. That's not what they want to do.
I think that you are not being fair to yourself at that point. Like, it's okay to not be with the mother of your child.
Explain why.
It's okay because think about your child. Do you want them to grow up seeing their mom and dad arguing every day or not happy? They get their first example of relationships and real love out of just simply seeing their mother and father interact. And if they see their mother and father argue every day, if they see their father beating on their mom or their mom beating on their dad, I mean, come on, like they may perceive that as normal, you know. So why not remove yourself out of a toxic relationship, and y'all could be better off as co-parents. That is always like a thing. Like co-parents, sometimes people are just great parents together. They don't mean they have to be a great husband and wife to each other.
That's true.
Like, I would rather be great co-parents than terrible, and then stay in a terrible marriage and have my kids watch how terrible my marriage is. Because it's going to fall apart one day.
Right. So for those who are listening,
and before you get your assets up.
And you know.
Because you got to split them mofos in half.
Right.
I'd rather split 2 than split 100. I don't like 50-50. No, we can go 1-1. I'd rather do that. But yeah, that's me.
Now, for those who are listening and you know that your spouse is with you because you guys have a child, you may need to rethink this relationship. You may need to take a step back and focus on what's really right for that child and for you. And there is help out here.
Yeah.
It really is. You don't have to live that life. You don't have to be unhappy. And that's actually, as you said, Robert, toxic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and how can you be mentally stable?
You're not. You're not even feeding your own mental state at that point. You're just living in chaos.
Right.
By choice. That's insane. Choosing to live in chaos. It's
right.
Nuts.
Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's it. Let's get out of here. Oh, one last thing. I wanna point out something.
Mm-hmm.
Just that people do, like people tend to do. You know, I'm 26. I'm married at 26. That's fairly young. I don't want anybody to think that.
Not really.
It's not really,
a lot
but
of people get married at 19, 20 these days.
Yeah, but I just reached my brain literally just got fully developed like last year. Like 25 is when the average brain is fully developed, you know?
Right.
Let's just all realize that it's okay to be single, and it's also okay to not know what you want out of, a relationship. Like, it's hard to figure that out.
It is, and it's hard for someone to listen to you say that who is single and lonely and miserable.
Yeah. But it's like the trick to it is